Neighbours from Singapore edition. Okay, we gotta mute out the word there. So, Mr. Chu, 88 years old, has a funny habit. He likes to dispose of his rubbish in plastic bags through a pole out his kitchen window and then lifting it upwards to his upstairs neighbour on the 12th floor onto their air conditioning ledge. And he has done so several times, basically harassing his upstairs neighbours. We don't have context here of whether there are some kind of ongoing dispute between them, besides knowing that he's not on good terms with the upstairs neighbours. Wondering, could it be due to noise disputes? Because recently when we cover stories on upstairs and below neighbours, it is always somehow related to noise. So we have no context on that, just wondering out loud. Anyway, the victim, the poor neighbour upstairs, is 60 years old male neighbour who lives directly above. And he has complaints and he's fear for his safety because he's exactly being harassed. Imagine you wake up in the morning and you see a pile of trash in a plastic bag on your air conditioning ledge. So much so that he has to climb over to the aircon ledge, fearing for his health, to remove the rubbish. And this has occurred 18 times. This is way more than I expected. This has occurred 18 times between November 2024 to January 2025. So it's 18 times in like a span of 3 months, with 6 additional more times occurring between June 2025 to August 2025. Wow, so we're talking like 24 times, right? 18 plus 6, 24. Okay. So now, the neighbour, Mr. Chu, 88 years old, has been sentenced on November 20th, 2025. Mr. Chu has admitted that these acts were committed with the intent to cause. And the victim even tried calling the police, when he saw this. And imagine calling the police, trying to tell them, "Hello police, someone threw litter outside my unit. No, not the corridor, but the window ledge. And no, not from my upstairs neighbour, but from my downstairs neighbour." It's gonna be so difficult explaining to the police someone threw litter outside your unit and it was actually from your downstairs neighbours, not the corridor, but actually your air conditioning ledge. Okay. So much so that the victim now actually has CCTV footage showing the acts. Actually dedicated the CCTV to monitor his air conditioning ledge now. So now on November 20th, 2025, Mr. Chu, 88 years old, has been fined 3,000 Singapore dollars. And the sentence, if you default the sentence, you are going to go to jail for 10 days. And the judge has stated Mr. Chu's action as deliberate, continuous, threatening and highly antisocial. Mr. Chu asked the judge, please reduce the fine, stating that he has no income and was poor. FAFO, fool around and find out.